Hey guys, welcome to your first day of Algebra 2 for this year. Okay, I know I'm probably going to say this in another video or another reunion, but since I'm going to have on to this before, just to let you guys know, Angelo and Junior, I know that you already have done a lot of the Algebra 2 book. I know that there's some areas that you understood and some areas that you didn't understand. We're going to be working with Paula and Ashley, and we're going to go through this book really fast, okay? So at least the very first part we're going to go through slow because it's a good foundation, and then we're all going to be working together. And don't worry, Paula and Ashley, when I say fast, I don't mean like so fast you're not going to understand it, but I know that you guys want to get on to other levels too this year, so our goal, my goal, is to get through this like before December or in January, but we're gonna see, we'll see what happens. I know that you guys are learning and that's the important thing. Okay, so welcome to Algebra 2, Lesson A. Best thing to do when you're doing these videos, you guys, is have your book open, have your notebook open, because we're gonna do some stuff together. So make sure that you can be looking at the examples, not just looking at the board, and then hopefully you'll remember later, right? Okay, so we're in Lesson A. Right now, you don't have to read all this information. I just want to give you some words that you really do need to understand. Make sure that you totally get them and don't get confused by them for this book to make sense, okay? First one is parallel line. Parallel line. What are parallel lines? Those are lines that never touch, okay? They will never intersect. Those keep going on and on forever and ever and never touch, okay? Opposite of that is perpendicular lines. Those do intersect and they make a what? They make a 90-degree angle. Okay, a 90-degree angle. I know that you guys know what angles are. This is actually, I'm pretty sure, like the first book that they really get into angles. So just so that you make sure you know what exactly is the definition of an angle. An angle is the measure between two lines. Okay, two lines that touch each other, this is the measure. And the unit for angle is degrees, grados. Okay? I'm pretty sure you guys knew that, but just so that you guys can verbalize and vocalize what is an angle, it's the measure between two lines that are put together at their vertex. Okay, the vertex is the esquina, so don't forget that part. Okay, so what is a straight angle? A straight angle is a straight line. You might want to be writing these in your book, like find them. It's on page number 4 that we're on right now, because you might want to know that a straight angle has 180 degrees. Okay? The best way to know that it has 180 degrees is think of a circle. Okay, a circle has 360 degrees. So inside that circle is 360 degrees. If you make a straight angle, that's a straight line across. That's going to cut the circle in half, right? Well, if it cuts the circle in half, what's 360 divided by 2 or in half? It's 180, and that's why a straight angle equals 180, okay? A perpendicular angle is 90. Well, look, you can kind of see the sentido in that too, right? Because if you cut a line in half to put another line, what's 180 divided by 2? It's 90, so that's how you get that a perpendicular line is 90. Then you have an acute angle. I always think of a cutie patootie. Cute things are what? Cute things are small. So a acute angle is something that is less than 90 degrees. Okay? An obtuse angle, obtuse means big and fat, right? So an obtuse angle is something that is bigger than 90 degrees. Okay? A cutie, less than 90 degrees. Acute, bigger than 90 degrees. And a reflex angle means this. Reflex angle is when you, let's say that you're going to measure an angle and you say, okay, this right here is 120 degrees. Okay? Oops, 120 degrees. The reflex angle is this angle over here, what's left. Okay? Well, let's think about it. If you guys now are using the logic, and I know you haven't had time to process it all, right? But I just told you that a circle has 360, a straight line has 180, a perpendicular line has 90, an acute less than 90, obtuse more than 90. Reflex angle is what's left over. Well, look what this makes. If you measure this as 120, what's left over equals a circle, right? So how would you find what's left over? How would you find this reflex angle? you would do a 360 minus 120, right? So you're left with 240. 240 is your reflex angle. Okay, there's gonna be examples on all of that, but just to show you what the logic is behind all of that. Okay, that's all of the words. Oop, it's not all of the words. Almost all of the words that you need to know. The other two that are super, super important for this lesson, but I think lesson B is actually gonna talk all about this, is complementary angle and supplementary angle. Okay, complementary angle, think of like complete, it completes what though? It completes a perpendicular line. Complementary angles are 90 degrees. Okay, they're angles that equal 90 degrees together. Okay, so all you need to know for complementary angles is 90 degrees. Supplementary angles, right here, supplementary angles, think of super, S-U-P, super. Super is more, so that's going to be the bigger one. That's going to be 180 degrees. Okay, complementary 90, the super supplementary is the bigger one, that's 180.